Hello everyone. Today we will understand addition and subtraction of a signed binary number. Now in the last video we have seen how a decimal number is converted into binary number. So how do we do it? So each position has a weight based on power of 2, and by adding the weighted values of each bits that are 1, we convert a binary number into a decimal form. Okay, so suppose it is a 4-bit number. Okay, so 1, just a minute. Yes, so 4-bit number, suppose 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each position has a weight based on power of 2. So this will have 2 raised to 0. Here it is 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3. Okay, so this it represents 2 raised to 0 is 1, 2 raised to 1 is 2, 2 raised to 2 is 4, 2 raised to 3 is 8. Okay, so if I want to represent a decimal number like 5, okay, decimal number 5 in binary form, 5 means 4 plus 1. So here 1 and 1. So here this is 0 and 0. Okay, so 5 in extremely sorry for this. 5 in decimal, how it is represented in binary? In binary it is represented as 0 1 0 1. Okay, so if it is a signed bit, so in case of signed bit, the last bit represents the sign. Okay, so this bit will represent a sign, whereas the remaining bit represents the magnitude. Okay, so if the number is plus 5 in decimal, so plus means the sign bit will be 0 and 5 means 1 0 1. Okay, so this is the number representation in binary. So now we will see how to do addition and subtraction by using 2's complement form. Okay, so just see. So the first question is, both numbers are positive. Suppose both numbers are positive. So let us take an example. So the example is add binary 28 in decimal and 15 in decimal. Okay, we have to add 28 and 15 in decimal. So let us see an example. So the very first step is, we will first convert the decimal into binary. Okay, so what we do, so how we represent it, just let us see. 28 in decimal. Now we all know how to convert that. Okay, so the last bit will be a sign bit. So 0 1 1 1 0 0. Okay, so 16 plus 8 plus 4 will give me 28, and 15, second number is 15. So 15 in decimal, how do we represent it, students? So last bit is the sign bit, as it is positive, so 0. So 1 1 1 1, right? 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. Now you want to add these two numbers, right? So how we can add it? Just see. See now, 28 means 1 1 1 0 0, right? And 15 was 1 1 1 1. 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, right? And then this is 0. So this is a sign bit here, right? So then what we have to do is, similarly you can check out here, 28 was 1 1 1 0 0, and this was the sign bit, right? So I'll just write down the sign bit, the ms bit here, which was 0. And then what you have to do is you have to extend the sign bit. Okay, so we'll just extend the sign bit, and then what we will do is we have to add this. So now let us see. 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, and 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. So here it will be 1 and 0. Okay, so now this is our sign bit. Fine, and this is the magnitude. So we know that 28 plus 15, your answer is going to be positive. And now let us see what is the magnitude of this. So the magnitude of this, just check out student what it comes. So this is 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5. So wherever 1 is there, you just have to add it and just check. It comes out to be, just see, 43, right? So this is our answer. So we take the second possibility now. Okay, now we take the second example. Now in the second example, smaller number will take as a negative. Okay, so then we will add 28 in decimal and minus 15. Okay, so now we know that 28 in decimal, how do we represent it in signed binary number? It is 0. This represents the sign 1 1 1 0 0, right? Now you want to represent minus 15, okay, which is in decimal. So in 2's complement, in 2's complement form. So how do we represent the number in 2's complement? So very first you write down the number in binary form, then you take 1's complement and then you add 1 to it, right? So to represent minus 15, first we will write down, we will represent plus 15. So how do we represent plus 15, students? So this is the sign bit 1 1 1 1, right? And then what do? We take 1's complement. So 1's complement will be 1 0 0 0 0 0 0, and then we add 1 to it. So this becomes 1 0 0 0 1, and this represents minus 15. Okay, this represents minus 15. So now what you have to do? You have to add plus 28 and minus 15. Okay, so then plus 28 means what, students? This is the sign bit 0 1 1 1 0 0 plus this we have got as, this is the sign bit 1, sorry, yes, so it is 0 0 0, 1, right? So this is plus 28, representation of plus 28, and this is representation of minus 15. Okay, so how much should be the answer, students? Plus 13. We'll just check out. Here we have to do the sign bit extension. Now just see. 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. Okay, now you have to ignore this carry. Remember this, okay? And this will be your sign bit representation. Okay, as it is 13. So 13, just check. Are you getting this is 13? 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 0 means 1 plus 4, 8. So this is 13. Okay. Okay. Now we take the next example. Yes. Now we take the third example, and that is greater number negative. Greater number is negative. Okay. So what you have to do? You have to add minus 28 and plus 15. Okay, so now as this is plus, we know how to write down this. So plus 15 means directly it will be, so this is the sign bit 0, and 15 means 1 1 1 1. Okay, so this is done. We are now concerned about how to represent minus 28, which is in decimal, how to represent it in binary. So we know first we will do sign bit representation, then we will do ones complement, and then what we have to do? Add 1 to it, right? To get what? 2's complement. Okay, so then let us start. So very firstly we will represent plus 28 in binary. Last bit will represent the sign. So 1 1 1 0 0. Then what we'll do? We'll take 1's complement, which is what? 1 0 0 0 1 1. And then what you have to do? You have to add 1 to it to get the 2's complement, right? So 1 plus 1 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1 0 carry 1, 1 0 0 1. Okay, so this is the representation of whom? Minus 28. Okay, now we will add minus 28 and plus 15. Okay, so minus 28 and plus 15. So just see 0 0 1 0 0, and for 15 we know it is 1 1 1 1 plus 0 sign extension. Okay, so minus 28 plus 15 in decimal, what do we get? Minus 13. Okay, so 0 plus 1 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 carry 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 carry 1, 1 and 1. Okay, this will represent the sign, and it shows that it is a negative. Okay, now how to check the magnitude? So for checking the magnitude, as the answer is negative, what you have to do for the magnitude, you have to do 2's complement to check your answer. This you remember, okay students?